So I was asked a question in a live stream of why this was the only character silo that I have at level 30. And the answer to that is, one, time, but two, the XP changes kicked off before I had a chance to really take advantage of those. And so I didn't want to just really grind like that and not really feel like I was making that much progress, but I still enjoy playing the game, and Silo can handle everything I need to do. The weapon XP is pretty good. It's just character XP has been trash. But with that said, we do have an update from Solid Age saying that XP may be starting to get buffed starting off this week and coming out before Founder Season 2 in this Discord alert that we're going to go over right now. So he says, happy Monday, Wayfinders. We wanted to give everyone a sneak peek at one point we discussed in this week's Wayfinder Wednesday. Putting this out now is our way of increasing transparency as well as discussing things that are actively in the works. This means that things discussed in this update may or may not happen all at once, in the time frame given, or at all. We feel it's important though to have this communication so that you understand what we're currently working on and deem high priority to get into your hands. So they're acknowledging here that XP is something that they've noticed is a problem and they want to talk about it, which is good. I know they've been really busy traveling around the world and globe and going to all these different events, but now it's time to get down and work with the community and talk about these topics that we've all been having some issues with. This one is going to be about XP. Community Hot Topics Experience Points. We heard you loud and clear. The XP gain in this game needs some changes. While we had plans to wait until a future season to introduce a few changes at once, we're going to be splitting them up to get you leveling your Wayfinders and weapons faster. While not a complete list, here are our current thoughts as well as some initial thoughts about how we'll be changing them. The first thought here is XP gains from non-quest sources is too low. We agree we're going to be tuning these gains across the board in a hotfix before end of week. Also included in this hotfix will be increasing XP in hunts, creature kills inside lost zones and highlands, as well as fixing some enemies who previously gave no XP. Imagine there being enemies that don't give XP. That had to have been an error. In general, reward tower leveling and alt leveling is slow. We also agree. The big thing that we had planned for Founder Season 2 is the job board. This allows you to quickly level up your reward tower by selecting missions you want to undertake for the day. We're looking at releasing this along with XP scrolls sooner than Founder Season 2. In the meantime, we'll be increasing the rate at which reward tower keys are gained before end of the week. We'll revisit this reward tower increase in the future when the job board has been released. So they're going to get this job board out. They plan on releasing it before Founder Season 2, and what this is going to be like our daily quest that we're going to be doing things around town for various NPCs, but they'll have it on the job board. You play New World, it's kind of similar to that board they have in New World. So we'll be able to do that daily to get our XP gains up, as well as this increased XP gains in the zones and stuff, but we'll have to see what those XP gains are. Right now they're just kind of talking about it, and I'm sure there'll be a quick patch notes which we'll have on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and like this video so we can spread the word. The next list thing they have here, they had 3 bullet points. The third one is going to be alternate ways to get XP. It says we're looking at new and exciting ways for players to get XP. One of the things we'll be doing is rethinking the expedition bar. While this was always meant to fill up as you explored expeditions, it isn't rewarding enough and doesn't correlate to the level of activities you're doing. If you come across 2 to 3 puzzles in a side room, you should get some good loot and XP for completing those, and perhaps a larger chunk of the expedition bar versus fighting off an ambush that's on your critical path. We'll have more on how we'll address these at a later date. We're also finalizing some tech for double XP weekends and hope to have those soon. Double XP weekends will be huge. You'll see a lot of player base jumping in, but again, it all depends on what these levels are for the XP, which hopefully we'll get some more information on that. Now, there was a couple of extra announcements that were made inside the Discord, inside general Discord chat and all that stuff from Solid Age, but Snarl-san or Sarl-san actually has these updated for us, doing a good job of keeping track of what the devs have said. On this here, talking about XP, it says regards to excess XP gained beyond the level 30 weapon Wayfinder XP cap. Question, by the way, Solid, on the note of XP, any possibility of using the excess experience Wayfinders and weapons accumulate above the cap for something? We get that question a lot since it keeps track. Personally would love to see it convert into bonus XP scrolls. The answer, I actually floated a similar system. When you are over the cap, you accumulate, say, 1 XP equals 0.1 XP, and it goes into a pool, and you pay some resource to use that pool on a character or weapon. They have nothing to report yet, but they're thinking of tons of ways to get you alternative XP. On the topic of Sinja, they say on the note of Sinja, we'll actually have an article on character and weapon balance from the team posted next week. And then on XP again, well, we might specifically make an XP change that targets the 22 to 30 player. I didn't outline it in that alert because not sure it'll make it in, but it'll specifically be for the higher players. And then they came back and he said that a reason to look forward to Wayfinder Wednesday this week. I just got word that one of the other things we wanted to do to increase XP is doable, and we'll be including it in as well, so watch out for that. So again, Wednesday, I'll have you guys updated, but there's some good news. They're paying attention and increasing XP again. I see it's still not enough, which it wasn't. So hopefully with these changes coming in, it'll actually just feel good. That's the main thing, right? It's not necessarily that we need to like burst through all of these levels, at least for me personally. It just needs to feel like we're making progress when we're doing these dungeons and leveling our characters, and it doesn't feel like that right now. What I've been doing is I've been taking the quest that we've got for this last patch, and then before I turn in the quest, I switch over to a character that has like a lower level character, and I use that XP for that character on that quest, even though I didn't run that quest with the character. So I feel like automatically completes while I'm inside a lost zone. It's a higher level. That's unfortunate, but if I can turn it in after, or if I can go into a lower level lost zone and do it, then I'm using that character to do those quests so they can get that XP for it. So that's something to do in addition to these experience buffs, whatever they are, and until they have those in the game, it's something to think about. I do have a Discord set up. If you guys want to join it now, it's still being built, but there is a lot of channels and stuff in there. I'll have a link for that down in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.